In the matter of temporary custody of James Edward Martin, this court has had to weigh the opposing claims of two well-intentioned parents, both of whom committed serious errors of judgment. Mr. and Mrs. Martin have had a tangled domestic history, but they are both clearly committed to the welfare of their child. And that, of course, is what we are primarily concerned with, the emotional and physical well-being of little Jamie. A small boy cannot thrive in the midst of chaos. Order and consistency is necessary for any child. Extreme turmoil can only be destructive. Therefore, I feel I have no choice today but to award temporary custody of James Edward Martin to his father, Tad Martin.
He did it. He took my baby.
It's only a temporary one.
He won.
It's temporary. It's not forever.
He's got my little boy.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. My son loves Brooke more than anything else in the world, and I just ripped him away from her.
Order.
Congratulations. Why not? Let's call Parent Day magazine, see if they want to put me on the cover.
Now, take it easy. This is right for Jamie. You know it, and I know it, and so does the judge.
This court must come to order. Will counsel and their clients please approach the bench? I want to emphasize that this is a temporary ruling subject to complete revision in 90 days. My decision is no way an indictment of Mrs. Martin as a parent. It's clear to this court that she is an exemplary mother, competent, conscientious, and loving. Her relationship with her son predates Mr. Martin, and evidence shows that she's perhaps the primary caregiving parent. Now, ordinarily, these facts would compel me to rule in her favor. But in the course of these proceedings, Mrs. Martin has shown that she's in extreme emotional distress. Her rage against Mr. Martin has clouded her judgment and diminished her capacities as a parent. Now, while her fury is understandable, it may even be justified, her inability to control it can only be detrimental to Jamie. It is my fervent hope that in the next few months, she will overcome her animosity and be able to forge a cooperative relationship with the father of her two children. In the next 90 days, it behooves both parties to work out an amicable and independent custody arrangement, one that meets Jamie's needs for both parents. Now, toward this end, I have granted Mrs. Martin liberal visitation privileges. She must have frequent and substantial access to her son. While I could easily dictate the pace and duration of these visits, I choose not to. I want Jamie's parents to negotiate the schedule. You must learn to communicate with each other, and not just through your lawyers. Divorced or not, you will be raising two children together. If you don't learn to support each other as parents, they will suffer irreparable damage.
Your Honor, may I say something?
Yes, Mr. Martin.
I think you're absolutely right. The last thing I want is for the two of us at each other's throats with Jamie in the middle. Brooke, you're a wonderful mother. Jamie adores you. I won't let anything change that. If you want to see him every day, it's fine. Please, can we just stop the fighting and start working things out?
That's a start, Mr. Martin. But you both have a long way to go. Court dismissed.
All rise.
Look, I realize my credibility is at an all-time low right now, but I'm going to prove it to you. I swear it. You heard what she said. Frequent and substantial access. I promise you, this is not going to change your relationship to your son.
I have to go home and explain to my son why he has to pack his things up and move again.
Look, we don't have to turn this into a nightmare. I, for one, am prepared to do anything we have to make it easier for all of us.
Jamie spent Christmas in a strange house, wondering if Santa was going to be able to find him. And now he's going to go home to his own room without his mother.
I don't want to hurt him any more than you do. This is killing me. Don't you know that?
Oh, it's not my job to worry about your feelings, Tad. You have somebody else to do that. No, all I have to do is go home and convince my son that the world is an okay place. My son, who's not even in kindergarten yet, who has been lied to and cheated on more than most adults.
Brooke, before this thing started, I had no idea that any of this would work.
Did you promise that little boy that his family, the three of us, would always be together? How many times did we tell him that his mommy and daddy would take him to visit Santa Claus? How many times did we plan that family trip to Willow Lake? None of it ever happened. And none of it ever will. And I am the one that has to go home and make him think that that's okay. I have an hour to convince him that life will be swell without his mom. So you just forgive me if I don't have the time to stand here and chat. I have to go home and make my son believe another lie. Are you all right? Come on, let's go. Hi, my sweetheart.
Oh, come here. Oh, Chanel. Oh, you're so cute.
Oh, you're so cute.
Yes. Yeah.
Gonna give you a big kiss. You know what? I have a surprise for you. Can you guess? Can you guess what it is? You're going somewhere very special. I'll give you a hint, okay? Your daddy's gonna come, and he's gonna take you to the place that you've been longing to go. And you know what's there?
Hi, Mommy.
Huh? I'm gonna tell you what's there. Here, let's put on your coat a second, okay? There is a big stuffed tiger in the corner, and there's a mini slide and a big electric train. Here, we'll go in a minute, okay? Yeah. And there's a big garage here. And it's filled with racing cars. You're going to go home. You're going to go home to your own room. And you're going to see Sergeant Barr. And you're going to see Mr. Clive Kangaroo, because they've been missing you a whole lot. Yeah. Okay. Okay, get you all zipped up here so you don't get cold. Okay? Come. Here's Mr. Pig. Let's take him too. Want to? Yeah. Yeah.
Plug.
Here, let me put on your gloves. Here, wait. I just want to tell you one thing, okay? One thing. Mommy's not going to go with you. But let me put on your gloves, okay? Here, put your finger there. There you go. There you go. Is your thumb in there? Okay, there's your thumb.
Who's playing dead on Mama, huh? You playing dead on Mama? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing?
I was just telling Jamie that, he's going to go back to his own room and back to Sergeant Barr.
Hey, listen, come here, sport. Why don't you do me a favor? Why don't you go home with Petra and get started on dinner, okay? I'm going to stay here for a few minutes and talk to your mom, okay? I'll catch up with you soon. Okay? Give a kiss goodbye.
Come. Oh, you're my big boy.
The big boy.
I'll see you tomorrow, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Here you go. You said see you tomorrow, Mommy.
I realize this is one of the worst things that's ever happened to you.
And you don't give a damn.
wrong, Brooke.
Your audience is gone, Tad. Go home.
It's the truth. I don't like the way this is playing out.
You wouldn't know the truth if it smacked you across the face, which I might do if you don't shut up.
I want you to know something. If you think I'm enjoying this for one solitary second,
I think that
you are so far off.
Thrilled you can't contain yourself.
Come on, Brooke. How can you say that to me when I did everything but stand on my head to work out an equitable agreement?
Are you going to milk this
You're the
to
one
the
that
very
turned this
end,
into
Tad?
some kind of legal fist fight. The one who wouldn't give 1 inch.
This is the last part of the last act of the best performance of your entire life. Tad the Cad becomes a family man, a theatrical tour de force. Act 1, charm the child and win the mother over.
Come on,
Act 2, pretend to fall in love and propose marriage.
Act 3,
I
didn't pretend to do
a devoted
anything.
husband and beefing up your legal position. Act 4, dump the wife and take the child.
So what? So now you honestly think that I planned all of this, huh?
From that first balmy night in the Merrick Garden
wrong.
until the last touching soliloquy in the courtroom.
But don't you understand how crazy that sounds?
I think you were spellbinding as a suitor. I think you were brilliant as a devoted husband. I think that courtroom thought your improvisations were just wonderful, especially the judge. And I think that last little bit that you just did with my son was true genius, Tad. I think you are amazingly gifted. I think you had me fooled until the bitter end.
You didn't have to be better. This was your choice. This was your choice, not mine.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I get a little resentful if somebody tries to snatch away the thing that is most precious to me in my life.
I didn't snatch anything. I meant every word I said about
You
Sharon.
haven't met a word that you have said to me since you found out that that little boy was your son. You married me because you wanted to steal him.
This is something, isn't it? We used to like each other, respect each other. How the hell do we get here?
You bled me dry, that's how.
I loved you, Brooke.
That is a lie, Tad. You loved having another notch on your belt and having a little boy call you Daddy. That's what you
What did you
loved.
expect me to do? Did you really think I was going to stand there and let you disappear with him? For God's sake, he's my son.
Oh, he is yours now, isn't he? He's all yours, isn't he? We decided that in court today,
We wouldn't have been in court today if you hadn't been so hellfire determined to whisk him off to Hawaii.
You know, the only mistake I made is I didn't take that little
The
boy
only
and get
mistake
out
you
of
did
here
was not being
immediately.
willing to sit down for one single second and work out some kind of reasonable agreement.
Well, who would bother to do that? Do you honor agreements? I don't think so. All you do is have them overturned.
You want to talk to me about honor? What do you call standing up in a court of law and swearing under oath that Edmund Gray is the father of my baby? Don't you realize that's totally off the wall? I was scared. Felt like I had to do something to protect Jamie.
Oh, why? Because you love him
That's
so
right.
much.
I do love him.
Then prove it to me. Bring him back to me. Go to Judge Hale and tell her that you changed your mind. You made a mistake. That your little boy belongs with his mother. You can do it. It's not too late, Tad. Don't take him away from me.
I wish I could do that. I wish I could do what you're asking, but I can't, not now.
Because you don't want to?
No. Because right now I think you need psychiatric help more than you need sole custody of Jamie.
Look, are you all right? What was that?